That's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was okay that I did a little bit of the video, you know.
Did you?
It's recording. No, it's recording.
Alright, come on.
I did a little bit of the video, by the way.
Alright.
And I cut it, and this is a whole different thing. So basically.
So wait.
So what I was saying while he was out doing some stuff. So what I was saying that if you watch the Justice League thing, Lex Luthor like accidentally summoned Darkseid when he was supposed to summon Brainiac. So basically, my theory is that Lex Luthor is probably gonna find out about Apocalypse and is trying to like summon Darkseid to take out Superman.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. Well, I'm saying that like somehow, maybe Lex Luthor does do that. You got a point. Somehow Lex Luthor might discover a boom tube, you know, and everything else like that, and you know they need, you know, to utilize Superman to stop whatever's coming through. But let's go back to the theory first. We're not talking about what happened with Batman first. We're talking about Marvel stealing the playbook.
Yeah. So basically, what I said before that like Marvel's copying the whole
DC.
the Chitauri and all that because like
Right,
Marvel
so let's tell them how. So let me explain how.
I don't.
Okay, so let's go back to the Avengers. So in the Avengers, you have like this big bad where, you know, there's this hole opens up in space,
Like
right?
a boom tube.
Right, like a boom tube, and all of these Chitauri come through, who are like parademons and everything, and the Avengers have to take them out.
Yeah.
So there's endless amount of parademons or Chitauri and everything, and the Avengers take them all out. They come to a hole in space. Then Iron Man has to throw a missile through it, blow up the boom tube or the hole, and then, you know, Corvus, who was the evil guy, you know, says to Thanos, you know, oh, these Avengers are strong,
I
yo.
thought it was Loki who says that.
No, it's Corvus. He says, you know, to defeat them, you would have to be like courting death. And then all Thanos does is turns his face, right?
And
His half face.
And he's a black character, by the way.
Well, yes, okay. See, now what we had discovered later is the actor who played Thanos in the first Avengers movie was indeed black.
Yeah.
And everything.
And then he was like, wait a minute, Thanos, Darkseid.
Oh, I wasn't saying that.
Wedon.
I wasn't saying that. You damn Wedon. I wasn't saying that, Wedon. But what I was saying is that we only saw half of Thanos' face. Now remember, this is before Thanos becomes this most popular character that everybody wants to see. So when Whedon's first doing this, he only chose half of his face, and that's how we normally saw Darkseid. He normally had his head, you know, like on a hard-plated face.
Yeah.
And, you know, like
it's
half
like a big hammer head, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, like the Key. Remember, like the Key in Justice League, who had like the big key head.
Yeah.
Darkseid had a head like that, and that's how we first saw Thanos, and then it became a $1 billion movie. But it's everything that is all that makes DC powerful and good and interesting is Darkseid, Apocalypse. Where was that planet that Darkseid was on? I mean, that Thanos was on. Where was that? Apocalypse. That's where it was. He was sending all of his parademons from Apocalypse onto Earth.
And then we were like, wait a minute, so that means there were more stuff like that. And then it was like, and then so now let's go to a bit to the future from Avengers, and let's go to Avengers Age of Ultron, which is the sequel.
Wow,
and then the big bad there was Ultron, and then we're like,
wait a minute. Yeah, and he's a metal man.
And then you're thinking about the DC, and then like.
And he
like,
had to wait. He had to wait. Before we say it, he had the big brain.
Yuck!
Yuck, that he has a big brain?
No, yuck!
Yuck? What's that mean?
Yuck? Yuck! He had a big brain. Yuck! Brainiac!
Brainiac!
I just said that.
Damn you, Whedon! Damn you, Whedon!
Copycat.
$1 billion!
This is my theory. Whedon probably watched like every single episode of the Justice League cartoon, and he's like, "That's genius."
That's genius. Lex Luthor, Brainiac, and Darkseid. 3 big bads. I will use 2 of them, and my movies make millions of dollars, and the Avengers are the most popular things in the universe. Now here comes DC having to come up behind, and everybody's going to say that DC's trying to play catch-up, but they didn't, because actually what happens is that Whedon has taken the Seattle Seahawks and stolen the playbook off the Denver Broncos. And it's the Super Bowl, damn it!
But just so you remember, The Flash and Aquaman are making like cameo appearances, aren't they?
Yeah, and Dawn of Justice, because whoever the big bad is, the Trinity can't handle it.
And unfortunately for the new Flash movie, it's going to be a different actor. I'm so.
Unfortunately, you mean?
Yeah, that is what I just said. Unfortunately.
That's right. Unfortunately. So anyway, we only wanted to do this big short podcast about the fact of how Wedon has stolen the DC playbook. You could agree or disagree. You know, put your comments down below, and we love to hear from you. Essential will be coming back.
Improv.
Improv. That's it. That's the end. Improv.